Here we have our underrated leader, Oden, to show you how well he fares in this meta. Fares so well that Whitebeard didn't even want to try. GG. Alright, now let's see how well we do against a Law. Open up with a Momonosuke. I really wish people continue to explore with this leader. I think he is underrated. I think the Wano deck is relatively strong, especially if you center it around Kinemon. Constant harassment, a lot of strong, able-bodied attacks. It's powerful. It's powerful. Kinemon swing first. Okay, so first, you guys know how it works, right? Swing with the level 3. I said level 3. Anyway, swing with a 3-drop character. Swing with Kinemon. Restand. Swing with a 3-drop character. Not many people can handle that level of assault. It's problematic. I know we in a weird meta that people might deem unhealthy due to Red's board removal, but if you can keep up, or if they don't draw it, then some real devastating plays. But that's how card games work. All right, cleared the Bonnie. Nobody really saves Bonnie unless their hand is the worst hand. So open up. We got a setup for the Yakiku, and we got a Momonosuke search. Get the Kinemon. Sad story, Kinemon was next. Could have just ended your turn and kept Momonosuke up. But hey, we can't see into the future. We don't have that observational hockey. Well, maybe Oden does, but I'm talking about players here. Alright, get rid of the Momonosuke. Of course, you ain't gonna save that. Let's see how Law chooses to develop his board. Law players amaze me. It does take some thought. That deck does take some thought. I mean, granted, some people, Basil Hawkins. Some people think, how much thought does it take to just play characters? But it's like your Dawn management has to be flawless, because you need to max out their board. You max out your board, maintain that board, and count your Dawn, to make the most effective plays available. Okay, tap the Basil Hawkins. I'm guessing that was a decision to be made whether to, are we going to do it? See if it's worth taking out the Basil or not. See, Basil is 6. You tend to want to swing 2k over something, but at the same time, okay, so he goes for 9. Law's hand is full. So let's see if Law commits to that exchange of cards. Either 2 2Ks or 3 cards minimum. Alright. Oh, does he have it? He needs another one. 1k. At this point, you're already too far in. Okay. So he gets rid of 3 cards. That was a heavy cost. I don't know. I wonder if it was worth it. I mean, it could be worth it, but Basil is a very strong character. See, -2. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so the wonderful thing about Otamas is they make trying to save something virtually worthless. Like, yeah, don't even think about it. The amount of resources it would have took. Yeah, Basil Hawkins is strong for that. That was a good play by the Law player, I would say. Okay, we defend with a 2k. Chooses not to swing with Basil. That means he can't protect it. That's why he chose to do that. Swing to make sure they don't get anything out of life, but I feel like right now in this current meta, Law is either not playing Jet Pistol or probably not playing like next to, I don't know, I don't think Laws are playing Jet Pistol anymore. I could be wrong. I just haven't been seeing people play Jet Pistol in an overall perspective. Still play it, of course, but when it comes to Law, it's just character dominant deck. There's a couple of Zoro decks out there like that, but he ain't here right now. We're just watching Law. Decisions are to be made. Looking at the trash, trying to be calculative. Okay, swing with that. Oh, Punk Gibson, so you can rest something. Is that what you're gonna go for? Okay, chooses to take it. I would have took it. I was already there. I was thinking that, but I'm not. I'm not the most savvy One Piece player. I just come up with deck ideas. Easy 1K defense. Is it worth defending? You got 2 Cat Vipers. I don't see why not. But you also had 3 life. It doesn't hurt. You got so much defense for the future. Yeah, there you go. We got that much defense. 2 is not that dangerous. Oh, we got a shambles play. And he gets back in Otama, gets another search. Congratulations. So now the threat of Otama is still in his hand. He has a blocker law. Oh, got rid of the Don. What the heck is happening? Okay, I thought he would try to get either try to see if he can reuse that Makino or get it back in his hand on his next turn, but he preferred the defense. But it's like when you think about it, you were better off letting a person attack Makino. Like, what's the difference? It's like you spended a resource for no reason. Like you got it. I don't know. I think that was a misplay. You were better off just letting somebody attack Makino. Because think of it this way: if we couldn't take the Makino off the board, then he can get it back in his hand. But if we get it off the board, well then you just play your blocker next turn. Makino ate an attack. Now in this context, you got to worry about what do you call it? Losing blockers. When Makino would have been available to just be the only one in that situation. Okay, look at that play. Rested 2 blockers, and we're gonna rest that Law. Can't see why not. Oh, we rested Hawkins. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I think I understand. We're trying to make a bait situation here. Okay, decisions are being made. I want to say putting that down on Kinemon to avoid any mistakes. We're probably going to see a leader effect kick in. That's what I'm thinking. Do you save it? How do you choose to save it? You either block and chuck a card, or okay, so that means you're not chucking cards. That's what that means. Board wipe. We are going for a board wipe play. And then Okiko goes and takes the free life. Oh, I was like, wait, he could have blocked that, but yeah, whatever's in his hand, he's not willing to sacrifice it. But everything's okay. So right now it seems like dominant board control on the Oden side. I'm not too sure how Law's going to turn this around. Got a lot of cards in his hand, a lot of resources. If he has a bunch of 1-drops, see, this is the thing. If he had saved those blockers in his hand and left his board the way, I'm assuming that play would have still happened, because most people tunnel vision on trying to clear Law's board. I guess he was afraid of a path straight to his life. But work with me here. If he would have had to get rid of that board, because if you don't get game, then that board turnaround is going to be epic, right? But what you call it, the board would be there, blah blah blah. He would have, okay, so if he takes out the board, then he would have had the blockers to summon, and he would have like what, 2 more cards in his hand. You get what I'm saying? 2 more pieces of resource in his hand. He would have shambles a searcher. He would have shambles a Makino. Like, things would have been real different. But that's my judgment call on that one. Yeah, he's just willing to go for it. I think the Lost player board management isn't healthy. He's not like letting anything stick. I mean, granted, at this point in the game, at the current game state, it is dangerous. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, if you had let things lie, yeah, poor fella. If you had just let those characters stick and just forced the Oden player to handle the characters that was on the board instead of trashing them yourself, this whole thing would have been completely different. That's what I'm trying to get at. Sorry for like not articulating for that quick segment, but yeah, he would have easily had like a good 2-4 more cards in his hand. Things would have been way healthier for the Lord player. Now, would the Lord player win? I don't know. At that part, I can't say. But he would have definitely had more resources. And resources is definitely important in this game. Alright, let's see. Well, this is GG, but respect to him for not conceding. He's just like, no. We're gonna... It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till the last... Oh! He played that Paradise Waterfall. Not that it, you know, gonna make much of a difference, but just add more footage. GG, everyone.